Oh my gosh, we're live and we are alive. Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna give everybody like a minute to pop in here as we try to figure this out. 9:15, roll the wheel. Oh cool. Paul's calling me while I'm on air. What does he want? Yo, what are you doing?
Charles is back.
Chaz is back. Go back to Discord. I just made this new stream and people are popping in here. Gosh.
Do you want to just do it on StreamYard?
Yeah, just hop on StreamYard.
All right,
bye. Heck, Chaz, we're gonna do this on our own. Yeah. That's what I say. So that was fun, you guys. Chaz lost power, in case anybody was wondering what happened. Then he got his power back, but like I already did all this work to hop over on StreamYard, so we're not doing that again because we'd have to start a new stream anyways. So now remembering wherever we left off, Jose, is going to be probably the hardest thing of the night. What were we talking about?
Warranty questions. So we had a few warranty questions.
Oh yeah. So that's probably important. Let's talk to that because that was the conspiracy, right? Everybody.
Yeah, as soon as we talked about it, it shut off. But no, with warranty, it's 1 year warranty, just like with all KastKing products. And if anyone has ever dealt with our warranty, our customer service, it's top notch. I mean, it is 100% top notch. We have a customer relations specialist, and that is, I mean, they are on his behind if we're getting negative reviews, negative comments, people, if something is talked about or warranted a single issue multiple times, then he has to answer for it, and our engineers have to answer for it, and our quality control has to answer all that. So it's pretty intense, and but anyone that's dealt with warranty issues from KastKing, there's never anything negative released. I mean, of course, you can't ever make everyone happy, but
right. I mean, you could try.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Paul made it. Yay.
I'm over here trying to get you guys back on to frickin'. It's insane. Anyways, we're back.
Well, the problem
Sorry
is,
about that, everybody.
If we went back to Discord, we'd have to start a new stream anyways. I don't want to do 3 new streams for this one stream.
I feel really bad. We were on a solid roll. So sounds like we got the warranty question answered.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally understand it. Like, you're buying the first of its kind. I expect there to be some trepidation. There really should be. If there's not, I'd be like, okay, we got to be a little bit, not skeptical, but like, you got to be a little bit like leery, at least, like the back of your mind, like, what is this? I totally respect that. But I will say, if you guys watch the video, the tech was absolutely seamless. That impressed me. I was impressed. It was solid. We'll put out some more. I can't wait for you guys to see the video on Friday. I showed you like the short version, and all of our shorts are a minute or under. It's really hard to take a 15-minute on the water, 20 minutes on the water, and condense it to like 2 1-minute videos. So you guys get like the 7-minute version of us casting it, and then some of the details from Jose. So I'm really excited for you guys to see that video. You should go check it out. It'll kind of give you a better idea of the reel. And at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's the same question with any $350. Like, if you're going to go buy an Aldebaran, do you know if it's that good until you actually get one? Everyone says it's good. Like, it's freaking better. Right. I mean, it's $500. But like, until you get one, like, I don't know. Until you actually hold a reel, that's nice. I don't know if you're not ever going to know that it's worth it. So this is what it is.
Yeah. It's the real, I mean, every market, right? So we held the Poison from that Shimano, right? The $800+ rod,
$900 rod. It's $1,000 basically.
Yeah, there's some insane stuff in the industry that is just like really high price. So when you factor it in, when you draw the average here, like I don't think this is a crazy price point, especially for like all the stuff that you get for sure. And then I would also encourage anybody who's had a warranty issue before, like, just reach out to somebody on the team. Tag them on Instagram, email them, call them, whatever. Like, it sounds like from Jose and from what we've seen, a lot of things have changed. So, I mean,
get the 1-year warranty. You gotta live and die by it. It's on KastKing to live up to it if you really need it. So, again, I think you'll find out. Should we do? Okay, let's all answer the question. The name of the thing is technology ruining
my
fishing.
Podcast. Yes, it is. It booted us. It ruined everything. I changed my. You know what, you guys? I was all positive this podcast. I've completely 180'd. I hate technology.
But we're gonna call in. We're gonna call in for the rest, and you have to send mail, and then we'll read your mail
Yep. I'm gonna
That's the
write
chat.
letters, and Paul's gonna read them. on
No, I'm
podcast.
not. No, I'm not.
Why not? Come
So is
on.
technology? We'll go around the
Yep.
horn, so to speak. Jeff, is technology ruining fishing?
My opinion, no. I think technology is only going to make fishing better. There will always be like some stuff where you're like, I don't need that technology. Like, not everybody needs forward-facing sonar. Is it really nice to have? Absolutely, it is. I can tell you from firsthand experience. It was really hard for me to pull the trigger on that too. Paul had to drag me kicking and screaming across the starting line for that one. But we eventually got there, and I'm happy that we have it. I'm with Jose. Said this earlier on. It's like, imagine what it can do, not only for the industry, but also for the sport in total. Like, we're going to learn so much more that we never would have known without technology. So I am on technology side for now. We'll see until the T1000s come out. Jose, what's your thought?
Technology is here. It's not going anywhere.
Yep.
If you don't, like you guys said, if you don't like it, then don't use it. Are there times when I just like to go pond hopping with just the basic gear?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that is fun. But there are times when you want top quality, you want the best technologically advanced gear, and there's a time and a place for that. Especially if you're if you got money on the line, or if you're a content creator and you've got, I got 1 hour to make enough content for this entire week. I need to make the most of my time. I can't sit here and just kind of put around looking for fish all day long. I got to get some shots, get some video. So it's all about where are you at. If you're having fun, just out there with the cane pole, then do it. But at the same time, don't crap on the guy that's really trying to advance himself as an angler. So I see both sides, but technology is here to stay. AI is going to be here in the fishing world soon, just like it's already in our everyday lives more than we even realize. And, it's not ruining fishing. It's advancing fishing, and you're either going to get on the bus or get left behind.
Yeah, 100%. Paul, you?
Well, before I answer, DeBurley is back with another one. He says, it's not Paul Glass. It's not ruining fishing. It's creating a gap between haves and have-nots due to cost, in my honest opinion. I think that's actually a separate podcast. That is a marketing tactic that is not just fishing related. If you really, I have a degree in marketing. I'm a dork, and I actually look at things like the average retail price for a lot of goods. So if you watch mature companies or mature industries, what you'll find is that it's not worth their time to make a lot of companies. It's not worth their time anymore to make a product that is of value. The United States economy and many other things have made that not a profitable business plan. So people start catering to the super rich because they actually make more money. That sucks. I don't like that. I totally agree with you. The flip side of that is if you are pulling a KastKing right now and you could do both, you can say, I can design you the best of the best. I can provide you a value. I can provide you with a $350 eye reel. I can also provide you with a really solid value at $129. The rod we looked at, in my opinion, the tech specs on that reel, the one that I used, and what we see from the market, and Monster Bass rods fit dead on into this. They're just a little more expensive. The $100 to $125 is the new $85 to $99 reel. And that Assegai has all the specs that you want and none of the ones that you don't want. In my personal opinion, that is the new standard. That's the new Silverado from Duckett, if you will. So I think you're hitting the mark there, but that is a whole other podcast. And it's a really, really good topic. And I'm glad you left that comment. You are a very insightful person. In my opinion, is technology ruining fishing? No. If you let it ruin fishing for you, you suck. It doesn't have to ruin it. You don't need it. Don't use it. Don't ruin your own fun. Just don't let it ruin it for you. It's not that hard.
Well, yeah, if you're not interested at all, don't let it ruin it for you. Andy Leonard points out the point that you were talking about with like the separation, like hitting the different classes, essentially. Fishing technology has ruined my bank account.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sure, it certainly can. And also we see with technology, like over time, it becomes more affordable. Right, like as we learn more about it, as we can improve the systems, as we can get some of the parts for less. If we use better materials, like you see that with phones, computers, everything. Like you get so much more for seemingly a lot less down the road, right? So I would look forward to like future iterations of things like this, just like we all did the iPhone. Do you guys remember when the 3GS came out? Kids, anybody remember 3GS? You were like, oh, finally. it's a phone that does things, because the 1 and 2 were useless. And then after the 3GS, it was like constantly just getting so
4G,
much better.
5G, LTE, LTGBA, high TXC, everything else. Like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
insane.
that's an organization, sir.
Yeah.
That's not a cell phone.
You're right. DeBurley wants to know when we're starting our business podcast. DeBurley, I would have actually done that podcast and like 5 other ones if they didn't already exist. That's the only problem. And yeah, if I had 10 more hours in a day.
Business podcasts is such more of a crowded space than even fishing podcasts.
It's hilarious. It's comical.
Think of any conjunction of words that sound businessy. There's a podcast for that.
You need to stop. You need to create an LLC, and then what's under that LLC? Just cost us like
5 episodes of that.
Yeah, God.
And then it's 5 episodes berating you for not making $20K a month. So I mean, you know, like get on that level.
You gotta love that.
Yep.
So
no, they're not fun.
I want to do the giveaway. We're way past time, especially with our total conspiracy shutdown of our podcast that we got out around. So let's do the Schmiv-away. Now we don't have the screen and we don't have Chaws. So what?
Oh my
Jeff,
God! I have to remember how to do it.
No. Now we can do it. Now we can do it. Like we normally do it. You can do the random in this technology. So we have another way to do it on StreamYard that we don't with our version.
You don't understand. I have to remember how to do that.
Well, while Jeff is doing
while I remember how to do it.
While I remember how to do it, we're going to answer the first question, and then we'll do the rapid fire as the second one. So the first question, our slow rolling thunder, which is just right now, it's going to be a time suck while Jeff relearns how to do the giveaway.
Every single time.
The question is, did you ever sneak out of the house without your parents knowing about it when you were an adolescent?
No.
Not once?
I never snuck out.
That is very impressive.
But I never snuck out. Well, I was the only child, so there wasn't anyone else or any sounds or anything. They were up checking on it. Dogs were barking. So
no!
I never snuck out.
Jeff, did you ever sneak out of your house?
So I actually did. Probably, I don't know, a few times. Like in high school.
How did you do it?
So high school was the worst because in my room I had one of those like half windows up high.
Yes.
And my next room over was my mom and my stepdad. So it was like worst case scenario, and I'd have to slide this thing out. And then on the other side, I mean, it was a 1-story ranch, but it was like a 6-foot drop into a bush. So I like climb out, fall into a bush. I'd stashed my mongoose around the corner, so I hop on my mongoose. I rode across town once to hang out with my buddies, and we actually ended up running into my dare officer, who promptly took us to the station to call they were nice, someone's parents. So we called my buddies like step parents who didn't care at all if he lived or died. Unfortunately. So they're like, we won't tell anyone. And then I like wandered home after that. And the other time was to meet up with my girlfriend, now wife. So yeah, her parents don't know, and they watch this podcast sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Statute of limitations has to be out. Like, what kind of trouble are they gonna get you in now?
What are you gonna do? I gave you 2 beautiful grandchildren. Get out of town.
What if they were like, yeah, we're not gonna watch your grandchildren anymore?
No, they would. Like, we're not gonna talk to you though for at least 5 to 12 minutes, and then we'll get over it. It's all good. We'll survive. At any rate,
did you figure out the giveaway?
I did not. I have literally no clue, you guys. I don't. I cannot find this friggin' thing.
Well,
it should be a button in the side.
Jeff?
I feel like maybe we didn't upgrade our plan. I don't know. Like, chat.
Ask a
help me out
question.
here. Yeah, we're gonna do it that way because I literally cannot find it.
If you ask a question and they get the answer right, and it's the first one that you see, they win.
All right. So the question we're gonna ask, should I ask our last slow rolling thunder question, like one of those trick answer?
At what SPF are we on into big sunscreen?
Okay, that's the question, you guys. What is the correct SPF? There is one answer, and the first one to get it is winning the gift card. That's how we're doing this. It's a number. That's your
Jose.
hint.
So we have this concept called big sunscreen,
Uh-huh.
where if you go over a
Close,
certain
close,
number,
close. We got it. Hang on.
It's all-
Who did it first?
It's all fake.
Yep.
After
exactly.
that number. Uh-huh.
According to me, Chaz, you're in chat. You tell me if I'm correct. I think it's Joshua Simonson was
It
first
is.
to say the correct number, which is 35. It is 35 SPF.
Anything after 35 SPF is big sunscreen territory.
Mhm.
They're just trying to sell you more SPF.
We're not advocating against sunscreen. Do not get that twisted. Some people get that twisted. No, you should wear some protection against your UV rays. Protect your skin. Skin cancer is a real thing, okay? Please don't
Look
get
at me.
melanoma.
Look at
That said, 35 is the correct number.
me. That's right.
Brandon House says fake news. Hashtag burn big sunscreen, Rocket Blades. You get it. A shirt that we never made that I still really want to make. So
I'm in.
congrats goes to Joshua Simonson, and we've
We
seen
have
this
his
stuff
stuff.
before, so I think I have your
Got it.
he says 35 and up is BS SPF. So give me your info, bro. I think we already have it, so I'll check with Chaz and we'll figure that out. So the last roll of questions I think we send Jose out with
I'm good.
should be the old standard. So we used to do this
Yes.
on the Burley Fishing podcast. Every single Slow Rolling Thunder was the same, like 4 or 5 questions, and it's like a this or that, right? So I'm going to run you through, and this is also no pressure, how we decide if we like a person or not, like as a human being. So no pressure whatsoever, just for funsies. Here's your rapid fire. So we gave you the answer for SPF. I'm still going to ask you what your opinion is on it, but yeah, put that one down. I like that one too. Paul's writing an extra one. So the first one is this: with your sun shirt, right, on the topic of sunscreen, sun protection, with your fishing shirt, you wear a sun shirt. I'm not talking button ups, I'm talking the pullovers.
Mm.
Do you rock a hood or not a hood?
I rock a hood just because that's all that I currently have. I did see the ones.
Disregard the
without
second
hoods.
part, Paul. Doesn't matter.
What if there was a hood
Just 'cause
option and
it's
a
all
no
I
hood
have.
option of the same shirt? Which one would you select based on your preference?
Nah.
I guess there's more options than that because I'd select the one with the hood. Now the ones with the neck gaiter, built-in neck gaiter, I think that's too much. I don't like it,
Agreed.
especially when it's hot. I don't like it all over my neck. But
certain
Fair
brands are like strangling you.
yeah,
like I have an
choking the
AFCO
crap
coat.
out of you.
I
can
cannot
say
wear
it.
the AFCO at all.
This
It's
is why I'm never gonna. It's never gonna pan out with anybody. I'm never gonna get a kayak, and everyone's gonna think that I'm a jerk because I don't like AFCO strangle hoodies. Okay, Crocs or flip flops, or what's your standard footwear for just a day of fishing?
Oh, my standard. I guess it depends on the type of fishing. If I'm going on the kayak, then I prefer like a water shoe type of.
Fair
I don't know,
enough.
What
that
kind of
stays
water
on.
shoe?
Yeah, what's your water shoe?
I don't know, like whatever was on Amazon that fits well and does.
Fair enough.
There's no certain brand. If
Okay.
I'm going pond hopping, then I'll wear those hook, those the
Oh,
ones
the
that are with
boots.
the deck boots. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think those are awesome, especially since they're waterproof and you step
Yep.
on types of crap. But if it comes down to flip flops or Crocs, sometimes I like Crocs, sometimes, but I prefer flip flops.
You're
Simply because they float.
Yeah. There's
So
a lot of
something
reasons
falls
we like
out,
Crocs.
then
Yeah.
Okay, you're on thin ice.
They don't provide a lot of support.
he's
Like
on
that.
thin ice with you.
You're on thin ice.
He
All
said
right.
hoods,
He
baby.
said not Crocs. What
Yeah,
app?
well, I can survive that. I like flip flops too.
What app gets the most use on your phone? But it can't be music. Well, what do we say it can't be? It can't be music, and it can't be like texting. Is there any other ones?
Voice, text, email,
Or
music.
email or work related.
not
None of that
work-related.
stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like other than those types of apps, what app gets the most use on your phone?
Instagram, probably.
Fair enough. Hard to get away from it when you
Hard.
do.
Call that work or not work though?
That's a good
that was
point.
the question that we had.
That's a good point. That is
Oh,
work.
Man, that is a good.
Yeah. So you take out TikTok, take out Instagram,
No socials.
no Facebook.
No YouTube. You have a YouTube
We got him.
channel.
We got him. Now he's got a thing.
We've cornered him.
Probably Call of Duty Mobile.
Call of Duty. Oh, okay. All right.
I do really well on mobile because I found out it's mainly like 10-year-olds, you know?
It's just wrecking.
It's just wrecking these little kids. If I get on console or PC, I get wrecked myself. You know, I'm just total noob over here. But you know, when I'm like, my son's friends are like, "Oh yeah, we like to play," and I'm like, "Oh well."
Jose's like, bam, bam, bam.
How do you like to play now?
But go grind your mommy, little boy. Pow, pow, pow. Just just nail it.
Oh my god, that's good.
Just crushing hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
I love it.
Find a new job, kid. All right. Last one.
Wait. On that note, real quick, have you guys seen the Chappelle Show sketch where he goes and visits the kid who's dying of cancer and he plays street ball, a street ball video game with him, and he just wrecks him, and the kid dies, and he revives him, and then he gets him again.
That was
so good.
That was classic.
He was ahead of his time. He was definitely ahead of his
for
time.
sure.
Way ahead. There are so many sense. Okay. All right. Last one. It's a two-parter.
Oof.
Favorite gas station beverage and food item.
Oh gosh.
I know it's tough. So many good options.
There is, because I mean, if I say Buc-ee's, you know, but not
what's the food item? We know Buc-ee's. We've had this gas station.
We've been to them.
Foods are a big topic on this podcast, especially the old
bottom.
podcast.
It's the bottom of the food pyramid for us. Like,
this is the baseline. This is fueling pretty much my entire life. So we're familiar. So Buc-ee's, we understand there's a breadth of assortment. You get everything from like, you know, gas station gummy worms all the way up to like a steak dinner. We get it.
Oh, their jalapeno cheese kolache is absolute fire.
That is. It don't mind me saying it, a bougie answer. I'm here for that bougie.
But if they had it, you're telling me you wouldn't buy that?
I would for sure.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It's like
beverage.
The least expected thing out of a gas station.
Perfect.
Oh, absolutely.
Beverage.
Probably a half and half tea, you know? Oh, no, sorry. Mainly unsweet with a splash of sweetening. So that's it.
That combo, though, is Tuligo's beer. That's a deadly combo. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, that's a definite. If we're in Texas, and that's a must stop. That's a must stop.
I like it. Good answers overall. Crocs is a little off, but the rest I'll accept.
This sounds like a time.
Corn dog and a monster. Done it before. I'll probably do it again.
I like personally Slurpee and a Slim Jim is the alliteration for me. Like the Slurpee and a Slim Jim.
That's pretty.
Someone said Casey's Pizza and a monster. That is a hard second. That is
got to be Chaw's, right? It's got to be Chaw's. Oh, Julie.
You got Julie.
Good call.
Monsters. Rocca, the jerky DP.
Are we saying Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You get it.
Sounds good to me. Joshua Simons goes, how much beer though?
I mean, depends on if I'm going down a canoe trip with my buddies. I don't know. It could be all the beer.
All right.
That gas station's in trouble.
So we covered the essentials.
Yep,
we answered the question of the day. We talked to iReal. I think we answered all the major questions. We probably missed one or two, but I think we hit all the big ones. Anything we missed, guys? Anything we need to recover? Jose, anything else you want to say on the show before we finally cut you free?
I think Jose should shout out where people can find him. What do you think, Jose?
Yeah, Bait and Bougie on Instagram is where I'm most active. Why? I don't know. I guess I'm lazy to do posts I haven't posted on YouTube in 2016, 2017, something like that. But anyways, I'm most active on Instagram. I wasn't posting for a long time because I was kind of working. But IG is where I'm at. Glad that you guys had me. You know, I thought with all the Nedrig jokes that I make, I wouldn't be about to be banned from this podcast.
You're not the only one. We get hammered about the Nedrig.
And I want to face it right here. Look, I throw the Nedrig. I am big on the finesse stuff. They're just jokes, people. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you do have no business laughing at any jokes.
The real test is if we send you a Nedrig nerd shirt, are you going to wear it?
I would absolutely wear it, and I would tag famous fishermen in every single post that I'm wearing it.
Done deal. It's going on my list, which means it gets
Oh,
done.
okay. All
So
right.
I throw
All right.
the Ned very differently. I throw it only on an EWG, or I throw it in a micro Texas rig. How do you guys throw it?
Jeff.
So the Micro Texas is my new favorite.
Yes.
Dude, it's so good.
Yes.
Like we've done the tiny child rig as well, which is just where you put a nail weight in it and rig it upside down, which is great when you're in the brush. But that Micro Texas, to me, that's how I fished. We started pouring our own plastics, and like the first iteration we did came out funky but kind of cool. And I Micro Texas that, and I started catching them on it. So big fan of that. And on BFS, I've been Micro Texas rigging the Micro TRD from Z-Man, and that is bonkers. When they won't bite, they bite that. I guarantee it. So I got like a micro, we call it the Chartreuse, but it's their copper truce color. So been rocking that a lot. It's, I don't know, it's up there. I've also been doing open hook netting, Paul, and I bet that you're going to be so proud of me because I used to be like Ned locks, the EWG Neds only, like purist. That's all I, or not anti-purist. Like that's what I was. And now I'm going back. I'm like open hook. I've been throwing it a lot.
I like the open hook, and I'm usually one weight below where you probably should be lately.
Let it slow fall. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been off bottom contact quite a bit with the old Ned rig. So
that's why I like the light Texas right now, because it's such with a 116 ounce like Texas weight on a BFS, it falls so slow, especially for a Z-Man.
Tungsten, that's exactly what I use.
Yeah. So it's just that beautiful slow fall, and I'm getting bites left and right, man. I can go to like the most. My in-laws got a tiny house on a campground, and they have the most pressured little like ponds with the fountains and stuff. Which I'm sure you fished a ton at some point, if not currently. But like everybody who's bank fishing, you know what I'm talking about. Extremely pressured, could not catch a darn thing for the life of me. Everything I threw, nothing was working. And then I threw out that Micro Texas, and it changed the day. So yeah, 100%. I like it a lot. 2-aught, you can get away with that. And then if you're doing the Micro TRD, that's why I like the for BFS. I've been using the Ryugi. I think it's the Infini, the Hobbit hook, which is baby. Like it's a number 6 EWG. It's microscopic.
What a discovery.
You can rig anything on it. Those things are insane. But if you're doing like a full-size Ned, like a 2-aught's great. I use the Gamakatsu 2-aught's all the time. All right, so Jose, thank you so much for being on the show, man. Thanks for bearing with us through the power outage. I can't believe our own wizard, right, lost power, which is not. I can't believe. How dare you, Joss? I'm kidding.
So 1 out of 170.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got to mess up sometime. Like, I'm happy we're able to hop over on StreamYard and keep this thing going. So, thank you to you for being on the show. Thanks to all the nerds for hanging out with us, and the vast majority of you for coming over from the last stream to this one. And thanks to technology, which was surely a conspiracy with Daiwa and Shimano, probably trying to take us out. I don't know. We'll find out. So we'll be back again live next Wednesday, as always, same place, same time. And we have a members only live. What we had to do, because we took some family time last week. I apologize, you guys. We put out some members only content. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I accidentally posted one publicly for about 1 hour, and surprisingly enough, got a bunch of random comments, and I was like, oh no, this is wrong. So I made it members only, but put out 2 this weekend. You guys can go check that out. And then members only live. What did we decide on?
8/8? Tuesday, 8/8. August 8th, I believe.
Correct. That is correct. So August 8th, it's a Tuesday. We will be here 8:15 p.m. Eastern. So come to that one, because we're going to add some extras to a Schmiv-away just for you members. Because we
mega Schmiv-away.
I mean, we got to make up for the missed month. So other than that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and Jose tonight. Hopefully, maybe you made up your mind. I hate technology. I don't hate technology. At the end of the day, fish the way you want to fish. Let everybody else fish the way they want to fish. We love you guys, and we'll be back live again next week. Chaz, take us out. Can you do that from chat? I mean, I guess I have to do it.
You have to do it. What are you talking about?